When it comes to career, take time out of your workday to clean and organize the area around your workplace. Your domestic instincts kick in, and now is a good time to capitalize on that energy. Having a nice solid foundation to work from will help you tremendously. When it comes to love, passion is a word you hear often but tend to attribute to the back of your mind because it scares you. But today you may find that if you don't express your true feelings, someone close to you will. This may not happen in the best places or in the company you would normally choose. So be very aware that you have a choice. Concerning health, for some days an unfavorable aspect exerts its influence. Your tendency to speak before you think will be something to watch out for. Rather than blurting out your thoughts and expecting to feel resolved, take your frustrations to the gym, if possible, or by running, swimming, or biking. Learn to seek satisfaction by knowing your own feelings, without necessarily expressing them to another person. Try this for a week and you will be satisfied with the results. In short, emotionally speaking, things could get strained for you today as others exhibit a rather selfish attitude, Aries. Remember that selfishness is not always seen as negative. Sometimes it's healthy and necessary to take on a self-centered role. Remember that you must attend to number one at all times. Don't try to start a fight when other people are also exhibiting this behavior. As far as career goes, dig deeper into a conversation you have with someone today. There is a hidden meaning in their words that you have to come to terms with. Don't just take things at the surface level. If you do, you will be missing a very important piece of the puzzle. When it comes to love, if you feel like you're swimming in a sea of controversy, maybe you should consider the alternative. It's about being on solid ground and not moving at all, in other words, stuck. Accept where you are and just continue to work through your issues, as this provides the best alternative to what you envision, which is to run away. When it comes to health, planetary alignment is going to boost your emotions, and that's a lot to deal with. Keep your emotional nature in check by grounding yourself in positive, earthly activities. It can be exercising, sleeping, eating, having sex, whatever activity centers your body in a positive way. Be on the lookout for your emotions taking over your daily routine and fight this tendency. Use the strength of today's energy to stick to your schedule and stay focused and determined. In short, you could be quite restless with the general energy today, Taurus. Stirred is perhaps too light a word. Put on your armor and prepare to fight. Others may cower when they see what's going on outside, but you'll want to jump into the fray. Strong emotions are the weapons of the day. Everyone knows you have a strong arsenal in this department. When it comes to career, your instincts are on target, so don't be afraid to vocalize what you know to be true. You are on the right track with your work. Step forward with great confidence. If you are looking for a job, now is a good time to get an interview. As far as love is concerned, this could be a rather intense day and during which you could feel very attracted to a certain person. If you think you can pull away like that, you might be wrong, the magnetic pull is just too strong. Beware of being overly possessive or wanting your partner to be the way you want, not the way they are. When it comes to health, seeing yourself take the initiative will give your ego something to smile about. The planetary energy of today has a helpful effect on you. Especially in the next 2 days, your ability to undermine sentimentality with a keen sense of purpose will make you feel like your personal power is on a wing. However, the emotional truth can often be the ultimate truth. Take a warm bath and consider your sensitive side. In short, move in for the kill today, Gemini. Don't stop until you've succeeded. Don't let other people's insecurities become your own. Be confident in yourself and how you relate to others. Just because someone else feels sad doesn't mean you just have to make them feel better. The best thing you can do is turn things around with happiness and a fun attitude. When it comes to career, an important conversation with someone is unlikely to be very clear today. Everything you say seems to be misinterpreted. Do not enter into any formal agreement without getting anything in writing. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble later down the road. When it comes to love, you will find that your usual attitude of wanting everything you want can reach new extremes today. If you are involved in a one-on-one relationship, you must be careful not to dictate all the terms of the relationship, leaving your partner little freedom of movement. Although you may think you can trust each other, it's best to play it safe and not even take a risk. When it comes to health, there's likely to be an emotional mess in the next few days, internal or external, and you need to resist the urge to clean up. The difficult aspect of today is as if the father and the mother are arguing in front of the little child, you. You have to be careful not to be shut down by the emotional tension you feel. Regular exercise and a diet that includes fresh vegetables will help keep you flexible and emotionally centered. In short, now is the perfect time to say something you've been meaning to say for quite a while, Cancer. Take it out into the open. Keeping it inside only eats away at your internal mechanisms. Stop worrying about the consequences and take the leap. Today is a day to be bold and aggressive. Other people might react the same way, so if you hand it out, make sure you can take it. When it comes to career, you may feel that everyone is against you. Your first reaction is to become extremely critical of anyone who disagrees with you. Keep in mind that this may make things worse. People won't take this criticism too well. When it comes to love, there's a lot of power in your words, especially today. You may not realize it, but you could make a dream come true or destroy something that took a long time to build. There is intense energy around. You may think it's time to work out all your problems while you have verbal power, however, your partner may find it difficult to deal with this. When it comes to health, when your balance feels a little off, as it surely will for as long as this planetary alignment lasts, treat yourself to healing in the healthiest sense. Reduce your social obligations and make decisions based on what works for you. Your tendency to help your friends is something to limit this week as you focus on yourself and your own physical needs. Time is your most valuable asset. Use your time to exercise and rest, and to prepare healthy meals at home. In short, your opinions could be the center of conversation all day, Leo. You have a very strong will that you are not afraid to express. You will have this chance. Enlighten others with your wealth of knowledge. Take control of the conversation and accept the mental challenge of trying to win others over to your side. Whether you succeed or not, you will have a great time trying. Career-wise, it's a great day to move forward with a project that's been on your mind for quite a while. What are you waiting for? Begin. The energy is good for you to take the first steps, no matter how small. Regarding love, whatever you think you want, you can be sure that today will amplify your desires to the maximum. It's not just a matter of want, but need with a capital N. You may find something extremely difficult to resist and be very tempted to give into it. But be very careful here. By wanting it so badly, you can actually prevent yourself from getting it. When it comes to health, today's planetary aspect will heighten your awareness of health issues. Your personal power is also greatly aided, as these energies can also work to powerfully strengthen difficult aspects of your personality. As other difficult transits are present, this could possibly mean drama. In order not to lose your balance, stick to your health routine and, above all, exercise. In short, you could be feeling a lot of physical power today, Libra. If someone asks you to help move a sofa, you can probably pick it all up yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. You have more inner strength than you show to others. It is no longer necessary to hide it. Use this great power. As far as career is concerned, the atmosphere around work is of a very different quality today than yesterday. People are more serious and emotional. Take this into account when interacting with others. Tread lightly, or you might hurt someone's sensitive feelings. Concerning love, happy are those who can be satisfied under all circumstances, accepting whatever happens. But today your calm and peaceful demeanor can be tested to the max. You may find that the atmosphere between you and a loved one becomes very intense and you have no choice but to talk about all the pent-up feelings you have been hiding. Maybe that's not a bad thing. When it comes to health, your usual grounding and poise is a saving grace in troubled waters, and when a tough aspect arises, it's time to hold on to what makes you feel safe and don't let go. If you feel a conflict with your loved ones or your boss, allow yourself the benefit of isolation and distance. Keep your feelings close to your heart and get through this difficult time with the confidence that a solid health plan can give you. Pay special attention to your body. In short, the train is on its way, so you better get on board, Scorpio. People won't be too sympathetic to your emotional story today, so keep it quiet. Moaning will most definitely get you kicked off the train. Today's energy is teaching you to toughen up. Don't take it personally, but realize there are important lessons to be learned. One is knowing when to shut up and obey. When it comes to career, trust your intuition instead of waiting for your rational mind to decide. Your head may have been swirling with conflicting ideas yesterday, but the answer should be clear today. Just tune into your intuition and make your decision. When it comes to love, in order for you to truly stand out from the celestial energy of today, you must stay oriented in the vertical and horizontal direction. Indeed, your sense of direction can leave a lot to be desired. What you will discover is that if you can stay calm and detached, even the most difficult and trying circumstances with your loved one will go very well. When it comes to health, you might be sensing all the wrong things in the world, but others might not be as aware as you are this week. Today's planetary alignment will surely cause some frustration, a sense of inequality that you will find difficult to reckon with. Don't blame your friends. To keep your mood stable, make sure there are plenty of vitamins A and C in your diet. Fresh fruits and vegetables keep our tempers sweet, and any excess energy is best taken care of by hitting the gym, if possible. In short, take energetic action today, Sagittarius. Command others and delegate tasks for change. An aggressive approach is what it takes, and you have the ability to deliver. Trying to do everything yourself might seem like a good idea at first, but you're better off asking for help so others can feel more involved and you can focus on doing better work on fewer tasks. When it comes to career, working from home today is productive. If that's not possible, add a houseplant and a few extra photos to your desk at work. You will find that the safety of your own personal environment is much more conducive to the performance of your work. When it comes to love, today's planetary energy makes it a hell or flood day. You may not have experienced anything like this in a while. You yourself know the power of fantasy, but do you also know that today your intense desire to realize your fantasy prevents you from finding the person who really suits you? You may dream of one type of person, but need another. Be real. When it comes to health, planetary alignment today has you feeling, if not your best, at least very lively this week. There is a certain contentment to be had in knowing that you are a vibrant and emotional soul. To stay physically and emotionally healthy, don't skimp on exercise this week. Make it a priority to get exercise that invigorates you, whether it's walking, running, lifting weights, or even gardening. Anything that keeps your blood flowing is your top priority. In short, guard your heart well today, Capricorn. It's a prime target for abrasive words thrown around. Your sensitivity leaves you feeling lonely and naked in the harsh atmosphere. Maybe you'd better stay in bed. If you decide to go out, be prepared. Know your weaknesses so that you can use your energy resources as efficiently as possible. When it comes to career, display the positive attitude you feel. Show people that you are confident in your work and know how to get the job done. This will earn you big points with your employers. There is no reason to hide the strength you possess. When it comes to love, you might be able to laugh about this situation tomorrow, but with the look of today, you don't even feel like smiling. If it was funny, you'd probably be the first to appreciate the humor. As it is, you find this intensity totally frightening and you prefer not to deal with it. Unfortunately, you have to, and you have to accept your role in the situation. There is a conflict between your internal and external sources of energy in health matters during today's planetary transit. Pay attention to conflicts and try to use them to your advantage. With your nature, this can be a challenge. When faced with conflict, ask yourself, what is your desired outcome? A little forethought can mean the difference between a breakthrough and a breakdown. To calm your nerves during these times of conflict, drink chamomile tea, and don't forget your exercise. In short, a position involving power and authority is opening up, and you are the perfect person for this position, Aquarius. The astrological aspect of today helps you find the necessary confidence and physical strength. You have the emotional and physical boost you need to feel good about your leadership abilities. It's time to take control of the situation. When it comes to career, remember that leaders stay in power by being sensitive and considerate of the people they lead. Your purpose as a leader is ultimately to serve, not to do things for your own personal gain. Being kind and sensitive to others today is key. Regarding love, if you have your moments of passion, you don't show them often, except in the most intimate circumstances. You are certainly reluctant to let them hang out in public. This is why today people can be embarrassed by your actions. What makes you so uninhibited and daring to let your feelings shine through is a sudden lack of interest in what other people think. Make the most. When it comes to health, today's celestial energy will bring your emotional nature to the surface. It's important to share your feelings with the people you love. Rather than staying safe behind your assertive attitude, confide in others, even if you think it will make you or them uncomfortable. Worthwhile relationships can survive the occasional confrontation. Let your emotions guide you and be sure to say how you feel, don't pretend to know the other person's thoughts. Take a deep breath and collect your thoughts before speaking. In short, sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you, Pisces. The problem with today's energy is that there can be sticks and stones thrown your way. Be on the lookout for such aerial adversity. Powerful forces operate with emotional aggression. War can break out if you are not careful. Try to keep the peace. You may need to take cover.